Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna dice up some celery, or cut up some celery, because you're gonna need this for the chicken broth. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna just cut this up, because this is gonna go in your sauce. It's very easy to make. Goes in a crock pot. Doesn't take long. I am not a professional. Okay, now we have a pan. I'm just going to stick this in the pan. Hands are clean. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take an onion. Let's cut that off with just a little bit more. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and slice this up. Again, we're going to dice it. Now what we'll do is we'll just dice this up. I like to use real onions because it tastes the best. I wouldn't use onions that you can get in the spice section. I don't know if I'm going to need all this, but we're going to chop it. There's got to be an easier way to do this. But it's okay. We will do what we have to. I'm sure back in the 20s and 40s, they just did the same thing. But you remember, you want to have this diced. Not fairly big, but fairly small. And I'm just using ordinary stuff from the kitchen. Like I said, I'm not a perfectionist at this, but around Thanksgiving, everybody calls and they want me to make this or tell them how to make it. I absolutely love it. So we'll dice this up. I'm not going to make too much because I am on keto. I'm just making this for the family. So let's go ahead, see if that's enough. We'll go ahead and put that in here as well. Now you're going to take maybe, I don't know, 10 pieces of bread. If it's running stale, it's fine. If not, it's fine. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to cut this. And you're going to add it to your stuffing. You're going to take this. I've had this bread probably for 2 days. So it's not stale. It's not the freshest. But it'll work fine. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut these in little squares. If they get mashed a little bit, it's fine, because it's all going to mash together a little later. And then we're going to do the same over here. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add in some water. I'm going to add in 2 cups. We're going to turn the front burner on to high. we're going to add some butter. And we're going to add some chicken boiling. We'll just do it this way. Let's add 2 of those. You can use beef if you want. I'm using chicken. We're going to let that come to a boil. We're going to boil it a little more. Like I said, I'm not going to make much. Now this has been cooking for a little bit. I'm going to have to turn the fan on. It's going to be a little loud. But you don't need to do it for more than maybe 2 minutes. Okay, now what we're going to use is some poultry seasoning. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a tablespoon of that. See what that looks like. You have to be careful you don't put too much in because it'll overpower everything. You can always add more later. Okay, so now what you want to do is I have some turkey stovetop. You can use chicken. Use the chicken, the cornbread. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to slice this open, pour it in. Already has seasonings in there. And you're going to want to take some of your bread, put your bread in there. Again, I'm not making too much. And then what you want to do is you want to take the stuff that's in your pan and you just want to pour it on. Now if it gets a little wet, you can add more. As you can see, it's really not wet, but I'm going to pour some more in there. Remember, you just pour it all in there. We can add some more bread to it if need be. Now you're probably thinking, cooking with stovetop. Yes, absolutely. It has all your herbs in it. See how that's a little wet? So what we're going to do is we're just going to add some more. Very easy to make. It does not go inside of a bird. All it does is it stays in this crock pot. Remember, when you have stovetop, you have the harder breadcrumbs, so that will absorb some of this liquid. Okay, incorporate it all. We're going to throw the rest of the breadcrumbs in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go back through here with just a little more of this poultry seasoning. We're going to throw that in there. Just going to add just a little more. You don't want to overpower it though. Just stir that. Now see how it's getting a little dry? It's fine. So we're going to go ahead and stick it on high. And we're going to leave it in there every 15 minutes. I'm going to turn it. Now it is on high. We're just going to cover it. We're going to check on it every 15 minutes to see how it's progressing. You can tell it's smoking. can tell it's hot. Like I said, this is the best stuffing. All you gotta do is just leave it in a little bit. You can take and taste it. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It can be done now, or you can just leave it in there. You can leave it on low, just to keep it hot. You can make this for Friendsgiving, or you can make it for Thanksgiving. But enjoy.